This is Roger with Crosscut in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 Ford F350 crew cab short bed, single rear wheel. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's a four-wheel drive. It's a Lariat, which is leather. Has 141,200 miles. It was a new car dealer trade to Finley Chevy in Las Vegas. We purchased it, brought it to Tucson. 6.0s are what we do. This is a great running 6.0. It lived in Nevada, so really the only problem it really has is the sun got the hood. We don't like to paint vehicles because then we hear the what are you covering up stuff and hiding stuff. Just like not changing the oil, because when people get brand new oil they think something's up. So we try to keep it as, unless there's a real problem mechanically that needs to be fixed for safety or, you know, to make it run right. We don't deal with cosmetics hardly, almost never, because it tells people what they're buying and they get to see what we get to see. You can paint the hood for probably $300 or $400. You might be able to find a silver hood at a wrecking yard for a couple $100 and just bolt one on. That's all it needs. But it's not that big a deal, and I don't think anyone's buying this for the hood. Anyhow, all it needed when we got here is the driver mirror wouldn't move. Needed a new motor in the driver mirror. So I bought two new mirrors, newer style, the 08 and newer style. Put those on the truck. Obviously I had to put them on both sides, so both are brand new. Okay, I'm gonna walk around this truck. I'll show you what I see cosmetically. I already told you about the hood. It's got a beautiful set of tires on it. Those are extremely expensive tires. What do we got? Open Country Toyos. And let's see, what sizes are they? That is a 35 17 and a half 17 LT. I'm sorry, it's a 35 12 and a half 17 LT. So it's rated for this truck being an LT tire, which is good. Got a little ding in the bumper here. Those are probably, god dang, those are easily $1,500 in tires, easily. Does have power running boards, right? Give you a second, they'll pop up. I don't recommend hanging out next to those things. I'm not a huge fan of those when you have kids. When you have kids, you should take them off, because they like to hang out there and they can get caught in between the truck and the running board. They're very expensive and they're cool, but if you have kids, be careful. Right here. There's the mats there. Just came back from detail. Little ding here, a couple scratches right in here. Obviously you could touch that up. I don't think anybody's gonna care about any of that stuff, and I would not recommend doing anything with it cosmetically. It is what it is, and it's fine. Anyway, there's that. Let me get this truck started here real quick. We'll go into the hood. 141,969 miles. Okay. There you go. Let's see. Let me give you some information here. First of all, here's the Kelly on it. It's a Lariat, 141,000 miles, 6.0 4x4. A range of 18.8 basically to 23.3. Typical listing price for this truck is $22,081. And yes, it's about 5,000 more than it was a year ago. To us also. Carfax, they blend the Kelly Blue Book and the Carfax together, and they come up with a retail value of this truck at $23,390. There's your VIN. No accidents reported. All this stuff will be linked in the ad, by the way. You'll be able to click on all this stuff and read it yourself. No major title problems, which matters. Low mileage truck. It's in Vegas. Don't have to worry about moisture. They get less rain than we get in Tucson. It's funny though, when it does rain hard there, about an inch of rain falls, it floods the whole strip because they have no gutters. They have nothing. And it just goes right through the parking garage behind the Link, which used to be Imperial Palace. Here's a good one. 717, they put a new starter on it at 105,000 miles. I kind of circle ones that catch my eye. 713 of 17, they put a oil pump replaced. They checked the oil pressure, didn't like it. You have to have good oil pressure in these things to start them. So it probably had a slow start, and you have to have oil pressure to start them. All right. First, we're looking for a Ford stamp, which is right here. So you got an original fender, Ford stamp on the core support. Looking for another Ford stamp right there. It's there. There's a cat sticker where it belongs. There's another Ford stamp here on the fender, and another one right here. So fenders, hood, core support, everything's original. That's good. So I can reach up here. I'm short. See how much blow-by we have here. That's awesome. That's great. Very, almost none, which is a very good thing. All right. There's your window, up and down. Door locks. Rear door lock, front door lock, driver's side. Seat forward, back. We'll go down, we'll go up. I'm gonna go down again, make sure it has the travel we want, and it does. Rear seat forward, tilt up I mean, rear tilt down, front tilt up, and down. That works fine. Got a little toe plug here, got a manual here. Make sure there's nothing hidden under there, there's not. Window. I always look down here for rust. Obviously there's not going to be a rust. It's a Vegas truck, but it's habit, so I do it. All right, there's that. Let's get up here on the top real quick and look at the roof. Make sure there's no secrets up here. Just a little bit more of the sun. It looks good. It's a nice truck. I might actually spend the money on painting the hood. It's pretty sharp. I don't know. I guess that's up to you. All right, window, 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 door locks. There you go. My new mirrors, look how fast they are. I thought it might have been the switch, but I tested it out. No, it was definitely the driver's side mirror. So you can't have one without the other. We would have non-matching mirrors. So now you got brand new mirrors, which is kind of cool. Here's the power pedal, up and down, up and down, just like that. Seat back, seat forward, seat down, seat up. Let's go all the way up, and then we'll go all the way down. This is the seat that matters the most, right? Okay. Front up, front down, rear up, rear down. I'm getting in, so I'm short, so I'm gonna put it up. Tilt wheel, headlights, windshield wipers. Let's check the sure we're... Headlights, check. Blinker's working on the tail light, on the side mirror. That's on. Running lights on. Let's go to the other side. I like to run through this stuff. I know it's kind of boring, but blinker, blinker, blinker on this side. Should have a running light on the other side, and we do. Lights are a go. All right, so turn the lights off now. All right. Get a seatbelt on here. All right, rear window. There's that. I hate rear windows, by the way, and these things are always like that. Don't open those things. They're a pain in the ass. And they're about $600 to make them perfect, and they work for like 20,000 miles. So don't even bother, just keep it closed. All right. Check the AC. It's nice and chilly and breezy today, so. That's, first of all, the fan blows really hard. The AC is working great. Let me do it from the steering controls. Fan up and down, temperature up and down. From here and here, so they all work from all the consoles. There's your trailer brake stuff. Let's see, what else we got here? We'll do a systems check. Engine temp okay. Tranny temp okay. Oil pressure okay. Brake fluid level okay. All doors closed. Air filter okay. 85 miles to empty. System check complete. There's your tow on and off, right? Put it into neutral. Gonna go to 4 low. All right. Drive out here. 4 low. That's definitely granny gear. And reverse. That's 4 low. And we're gonna go to 4 high. And put it in drive. That's a little quicker. And reverse. Perfect. All right, back to 2-wheel drive. Boom. All right. Da-dee-da-dee-da. All right. Look at our road. Look at the holes in our road. Anyway, it's so aggravating here. I mean, the crap we have to deal with in Tucson. You know, we pay pretty high taxes. Between state and city, it's 8.7. Anyway, we shouldn't be four-wheeling down this road, which is what we're doing right now. It doesn't get better until I have to turn right up here, then it gets a lot better. All right, if you come to Tucson to drive this home, you will pay the following. You'll pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship out of state, all you're gonna pay is agreed upon price and that's it. No tax, no dock fee, that's it, just the price. Once we receive payment by wire, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you, we'll scan it in your online file, and we will mail it to you. Even scan in the envelope, we mail it in. You will have the truck shipped to you, the mail will, the title will show up in your mailbox before the shipper shows up with your truck. Once the shipper shows up with the truck, you take the title from the mailbox and go get plates. It's simple. If you need help with shipping, please let me know. I can do it for you. We can roll that into the price of the vehicle. So you just pay once and I'll get it to you. If you just need phone numbers to call and want to do it yourself, we can do that. Or you can just do it yourself. The goal here would be to get your truck to you as fast as possible since you paid for it, right? This is school zone, I better chill. Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, we have it for sale. It will be sold to the first person to put a deposit down, okay? Last part of every video I say this, and I've said this the same thing for well over a decade on every single car we've ever sold. We don't have salesmen, so we don't have to pay commissions. We don't have a fancy lounge with lattes and scones and and a game room for the kids, and perfect pavement out front so you can test drive, you know, your brand new whatever. We don't have all that stuff. So our bills are a lot lower than the other dealerships. We also have $1 a month rent. Our family owns our property, so our rent is $1 a year. So we don't really have an overhead, right? So people have to realize that when they see the really low prices we have, there's a reason. We can do this because we don't have all those bills. The other thing that Auto Mall does is interesting, is they charge you $500 to $700 in the price of the vehicle for future repairs. They know that they're selling you this truck for a lot of money, and that if something breaks, you are going to be screaming at them. All right, my window motor, AC, door locks don't work, injector went out, you know, who knows? You're going to come in there and they're going to be right. They did pay a fortune, and they better fix it. Well, they charged you for that before they sold it to you. So they'll fix it. They have no problem, and they made a pound of money. We are not charging you for future repairs, and the reason we're not is we're not fixing your truck, okay? We'll be happy to charge you an extra $2,000 if you'd like, or more, whatever the amount we estimate that you're saving by buying from us this way. But we'd rather just give you the money up front and hope that we're dealing with mature adults, and that they realize that this truck, like every single vehicle out here, is going to break, and that, oh my God, thank God we saved so much money buying it from Crosscut that it's no big deal to buy a injector or a window motor or whatever. If you're not that person, you need to stay away from us, all right? Because we don't deal in BS. This is a nice truck. It's got very low blow-by, which is, I mean, almost none, which is excellent. That's the most important thing in a 6.0 when you're looking at them. If you're interested in doing the bulletproof EGR cooler, let us know. We do that for $2,900, which is about half of what other places do it, only for our buyers. This one doesn't need it. It's got low blow-by and has been maintained, but if you want it, let us know at the time of purchase. It'll add $2,900 to it, and we'll get it done. That's a bulletproof EGR cooler, a Ford oil cooler, gaskets, fluids, everything, okay? All right, I think that's about it. I'm gonna jump on it. I'm almost out of time in this video. It ends shortly. Thank you.